Hey guys, real quick before we get started on the video, please check out the podcast that I am currently co-hosting with SpeatySpookz called The Blueberry Lounge. We also have a Discord and a clan that is seeking new members. Come join us. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Native Writer here, and in today's video, we have a Crucible Arc Titan build. This one I've been using for a while now, probably like 2 seasons. I mean, with some adjustments with the mods and changing and everything like that, but this is strong. It's gotten me into the adept ranks in competitive mode, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. It might help you out as well. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video because I have 2 massive tips that'll help you unlock the full potential of this build. So without further ado, let's get it.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Alright, starting up with our subclass. First up, our super is going to be Thunder Crash. As far as abilities go, we're going to have Thruster, we got Strafe Lift, we got Seismic Strike, and we have Pulse Grenade. For aspects, we're running Knockout, critically wounding a target or breaking their shield, infuses your melee attacks with Arc Energy, and increases your melee range and damage for a short time. Also, defeating a target with melee attack starts health regeneration and makes you amplified. And then we got Touch of Thunder, and this one is for our Pulse Grenade. Pulse Grenades create ionic traces periodically as it damages target and increases the damage over time. As far as fragments goes, we're going to be running Spark of Magnitude. That makes our Pulse Grenade linger. It takes longer and has an extended duration. Very, very nice. And then we have Spark of Feedback. Taking melee damage briefly increases your outgoing melee damage, plus 10 in resilience. And then we got Spark of Haste. This is a new one, and I highly recommend this one as you have greatly increased resilience, recovery, and mobility while sprinting. And well, we're going to be sprinting a lot. And then finally, we got Spark of Resistance. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage, plus 10 in strength. And then on to the weapons. For the kinetic slot, I got my ISOL Trial Sniper Rifle. This has got Snapshot, Surplus, it's got Accurized Rounds, it's got Chambered Compensator, it's got a Reload Masterwork, as well as a Targeting Adjuster. For my energy slot, I am running my Out of Bounds Submachine Gun. This is at 900 rounds per minute, and this has got a Rangefinder, Moving Target, Light Mag, Fluted Barrel. It has a Range Masterwork and also another Targeting Adjuster. And then finally for the power weapon, I got the other half. This has got Eager's Edge, as well as Whirlwind Blade, Balance Guard, and Jagged Edge with an Impact Masterwork and a Quick Access Sling mod. And in case I really just need to go straight guerrilla mode and put that sniper down, I do have my Wastelander M5 shotgun. It's got Opening Shot, Perpetual Motion, Accurized Rounds, Rifled Barrel, a Reload Masterwork, as well as a Targeting Adjuster. Alright, moving on to the armor. For the top slot in the headpiece, we got Kinetic Targeting as well as Harmonic Targeting. For the arms armor, we got double Kinetic Dexterity, help us ready that sniper or shotty as fast as possible. And then for the chest piece, we're running Unflinching Kinetic Aim and Unflinching Harmonic Aim. For the legs, this is our exotic. This is the Peacekeepers, and it has something called Mecha Holster, which reloads stowed submachine guns and allows them to instantly ready, which is why we did not go with any kind of harmonic dexterity for that one. And then for the mods on the Peacekeepers, we got Triple Kinetic Holster. This allows us to walk over ammo and have it instantly reloaded when it's in the holster there. And then finally for the mark, we got Reaper, which after using a class ability, your next final weapon blow does spawn an orb of power. You have Bomber, reducing the grenade cooldown when using your class ability, and Outreach, reducing your melee cooldown when using your class ability. So all these is after using your class ability, and we have Thruster, which we can constantly have that up pretty fast. I mean, it is a quick one. It's a short cooldown on Thruster. Highly recommend it. All right, for the final little piece of this build, before we get into those awesome tips that I promised you at the end of the video, let's talk stat prioritization. Number 1 is, and probably will forever be for Titans, is resilience. So that is your damage reduction. Make sure you have this as high as possible. I mean, shoot for that 100, that perfect 100, that 10 tier, because it does give you that damage reduction. It also helps you get your class ability back faster. And then coming in for the second priority for your stats, it's going to be recovery and discipline. I put them basically at the same level, try to have them above an 8 or a 9. If you can get that triple 100, I mean, shout out to you, definitely do that. But yeah, discipline is super important. That's your grenade, regen, and grenades are pivotal in certain situations when it comes to Crucible. It could make or break a game, to be honest. And then recovery as well, your ability to sit there and regain your lost health. And then after that, I mean, the rest is up to you. Strength would, I guess, be the next one, getting your melee back and lowering that cooldown cooldown as much as possible, but it's really up to you from there. Those would be the 3 that I absolutely and 100% focus on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are my 2 tips that I promised you that will make this build even more effective. One having to do all about using your thruster wisely, and the other one about hot swapping with a certain weapon. All right, guys, here we go with the thrusters tips. This is going to be using it offensively, and I will be using it defensively as well as a bait mechanism, but for this first one, offense. So first off, I got this guy right here, engaging him. I take him out, I'm reloading. I notice right here as I'm reloading on my radar, you can see up in the top left there's a guy that's gonna come around that corner, and he's gonna know exactly I'm right there in that corner and have his shots lined up and ready to take me out. So thrust outwards, throwing him off guard and getting that kill. Right, in this next tip, thrusters again. This time I'm gonna use it to seek cover, to break contact, to get out of the fight that I shouldn't be in right here. So as you can see, I'm aimed down sights from the Eye of Soul, watching that heavy, thinking that there's a couple of guys on that side are gonna go for that heavy. Well, lo and behold, they do not. They start tagging me, and as you can see, I mean, I'm getting pelted, and it's not a good look. On top of it, right there, we have a trip mine grenade. This looks like certain death, absolutely, but I do have my thruster that I can easily thrust through and pass the trip mine and pass their bullets and survive to live another day. And the last piece of this tip when it comes to the thrusters is using it as a baiting mechanism. This guy that's in that long hallway, you can see on my radar, he's in that hallway to the right here, and I know he has Jotun because he's been shooting at me with it all damn match. So I'm going to try to bait it out of him, and I successfully do, and it looks something like this. Thrust sideways, it baits it, and it does his grenade as well. That right there, friends, is a double bait. All right, for tip number 2 of how to make this build even more effective is all about hot swapping after you run out of your sniper ammo. So in this case, as you can see, I just completely whiff on both shots here, and now I'm sitting with 0 ammo. And I mean, we just started the match. Now all I got is a close range SMG. That's not ideal, especially for this map, Ultra Flame. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go ahead and hot swap right there to the Wish Ender, which has Queen's Wrath. It allows you to see where your enemies are. Can definitely use this to not only take them out, but also adjust for, you know, if they're coming in close, you can swap real quick to your sub. So after that, the engagement happened, right? I'm still out of ammo. I do have some special bricks, as you can see there and there, laying around me. But first off, we're gonna use Queen's Wrath and make sure that we're nice and clear to go pick these up. We're clear, he's all the way over there. Let's go ahead and hot swap back to Eye of Soul. And I'm gonna go just run over these bricks, and boom, we are back in business, baby. And they would never see it coming. And if you did enjoy that video, please hammer strike that like, shoot that sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.